Welcome back, everyone, to another delicious episode here at 4EverAcres Kitchen. Today, we're making enchiladas. Let's go. All right, you're going to need some cilantro, some arugula, some 4-cheese Mexican, corn tortillas, different colored tomatoes, pickled onions, regular onion, queso blanco, red enchilada sauce, green enchilada sauce, and some crema. All right, first thing we want to do is let's go ahead and cut up our tomatoes, and we're going to chop up these onions rough chop because we're going to throw them into the boiling water with the chicken. So let's get started with these. All right, we're just going to slice them in half. Like so. Whoop, get over here. Slice them in half, then I'll slice them in half again, and then just chop them like this. You want them chopped up just like that. All right, let's get all these chopped up, and then we'll go on to the onion. All right, so I got my tomatoes all chopped up and my onion. My onion I'm going to use for the chicken. This I'm going to go ahead and put back in the fridge until I'm ready to use it. So the chicken, I'm using chicken breast with the rib meat. I want the bones because I want more flavor in that stock. Now I'm going to use water, and I'm also going to use chicken stock. But we want to keep the bones. We are going to remove the skin though. So let's remove the skin. We're going to season this up, get into a pot, and let's get to boiling. All right, so I removed all the skin from the chicken. And in case you're wondering where the tenders come from in a chicken, here it is. Look, there's your tender right there. See, that's where your chicken tenders come from. And there's the rest of your breast. Huh? Fun fact. Let's get these seasoned, and we're going to get them boiling. Remember to always wash your hands after dealing with chicken. All right, so I got my seasonings ready to go. What we have in here is a teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of roasted garlic powder, a teaspoon of oregano, and a teaspoon of chili powder. Also, I've got a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons actually, of the McCormick Fajita mix. Basically what I made was kind of like fajita seasoning, but I like the citrus that this one has. I don't have any citrus, so I'm using this for the citrus. And then I want to show you here with the oregano, you know, they're big chunks. So what I like to do is I like to put them in this and with some salt, and then just grind it up really good, and you know, make it finer than what it is. Let's grind it up really good. We're going to season the chicken, and the remaining seasoning is also going to go in the water. So we want this well seasoned. All right, let's go ahead and get our breast seasoned up. And nicely coated. Now I know what you're thinking, why season it when we're going to put it in water, but you want this seasoning to really get into the meat. All right, a little bit more here. All right, now we got it all seasoned. I'm going to let this sit, let it really get moist with all that spices, and then we'll put them in the pot. All right, so we got our seasoned chicken here into the pot. I put 32 ounces of water, and as you can see, it's not completely covered. That's good because we want to add chicken stock. Or actually, what I'm using today is bone broth, chicken bone broth. It's really good. It's rich, so it's going to give us some great flavor. So we'll add that just to cover chicken just so. That's what you want, just covered. And we'll go ahead and throw in our onions. So, onions, we're going to go ahead and top it off with the rest of that seasoning. Oh man, look at that. And then I'm going to throw in a bay leaf just for an added bam of flavor. All right, let's get this boiling. After this comes to a boil, we're going to lower the heat and then we'll simmer for about 40 minutes. Okay, folks, there it is. It is boiling. Oh, look at how beautiful that looks and smells so good. You see what I mean by seasoning the chicken and the water? You got all that seasoning, and the chicken still has seasoning on it. All right, let's cover it back up and let it simmer for about 40 minutes. All right, it's been 40 minutes. Oh, yeah. I said we are good to go. Oh, man, will you look at that? The onion. All right, so we're going to get this on the cutting board and shred her up. All right, so I let these rest for about 5 minutes, and we're going to get these shredded up. I mean, look at this. Oh, my gosh. There's a fall off the bone right there. Look at that. So just go ahead and get us all off the bone, like so. Oops, fly away. And then we'll shred it up. There's that tender. Yeah, just pull it right off the bone. Look at any pieces like that you don't like. Come off to the side. You can use your hands, but it is still pretty warm, so a fork is just as good. And then once you get it off the bone, I'll go ahead and show you. I'll take that little cartilage piece away. Once you get it off the bone, then just shred like so. We're gonna get this all shredded up, and we're gonna put it in this bowl, and then we'll get started on the tortillas. All right, got my chicken all shredded up, as you can see. Now listen, don't limit yourself to just making enchiladas. Go ahead, if you want to, make a couple of extra breasts, boil a couple of extra breasts, and that leftover meat, you can make an awesome pulled chicken sandwich, pulled chicken barbecue sandwich, chicken noodle soup. I mean, many, many different things you could do with this. So don't limit yourself to just enchiladas with this chicken. All right, let's start getting our tortillas done. All right, I got a little bit of avocado oil in this pan. It's on a low heat. We're not trying to fry these. We're just trying to get them pliable so it's easy to roll up when we fill them. Just want to cut it like so. Get both sides. Remember, low heat. We're not trying to fry them. We just want them pliable. Then put them onto a plate and repeat until they're all done. All right, so we got our tortillas ready to go. Build you a little station. Red sauce, the shredded chicken, and the cheese. So we're gonna dip them into the red sauce, put chicken, put the cheese, roll them up, and put them into this pan. First, we need to put some red sauce on the bottom of the pan. Now, one thing that I did forget to mention on boiling of the chicken, I used 32 ounces of water, 18 ounces of the bone broth. I think I forgot to mention that. Also, when you put the chicken to boil, go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees. So my oven's ready to go, but I forgot to mention that as well. Sorry. All right, let's get going. All right, let's go ahead and put some of that red sauce on the bottom, just a little bit, just to coat the bottom. I'm using La Preferida organic red enchilada sauce, and I'm also using the green one just for contrast in color and a little contrast in flavor, but I'm using the organic one. I really like the flavor of this one. Let's get a little bit like so. And just spread it. You may have to put a little bit more. But edge to edge, even the edges. I like to do the edges as well. Yeah, I got to put a little bit more. I'm using 2 of those containers, by the way, just to make sure I had enough. Last thing you want to do is run out of sauce. So, there you have it. Coat the bottom. It smells so good. And now let's go ahead and prepare our tortillas so that we can get them in here rolled up. All right, so we're going to dip them into our sauce here. Now we get some chicken in there. Not too much. You don't want to overstuff them. You don't want to tear it. And then cheese. And give them a nice little roll. Remember, be gentle, not to tear. Sometimes they tear up on you. Place some seam side down into your dish. Just like that. There you go. We're going to go all the way till it's completely full. All right, last one. I'm about to somehow squeeze that in there because we got to, right? All right, we got it squeezed in there. Let's cover that up with the rest of that sauce. I gotta be honest with you, I'm regretting not getting a third one of these sauces. Man, this uses a lot of sauce. I think I just made it. Cover like those. So it's almost like we're making a lasagna, right? A little Mexican lasagna. But it's not, it's enchiladas. All right. There you go. It worked out. It worked out. All right, now, alternately, I'm going to put some of that green sauce. I might want to spoon that on there. There we go, that's much better. Like I said, just for some contrasting color and flavor. All right, now how we are going to cover this in cheese. Just like so. Oh, yeah. Oh. Can't have too much cheese. All right, let's get this beauty into the oven. Oh, first we want to cover it with aluminum foil. Then we're going to put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. And then we'll uncover it and go for another 15 until the cheese is nice and golden. All right, in the oven. 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and have a peek. See how we're looking. Oh, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and uncover it. And we're going to put it right back in there for about 10, 15 minutes or until we get a nice golden brown color on that cheese. All right. Here she is. You can still listen. You hear that sizzle? Oh, man. She is hot and ready. Just how I like it. Oh, that looks fantastic. Smells great. Let's get it on a plate. Let's see, I want to get right in here. Right here. I hope I did it right. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. It's going to crumble on me. That's all right. All right, let me get this out the way. Did a little switcheroo on you. That other one wasn't quite as nice as I wanted it to be for presentation. This looks good, smells good, and it's going to taste good. All right, now, you don't have to garnish it the way I do. I know a lot of people like to put lettuce. I like to use arugula. Now, I still get the greens, but the reason I really like to use arugula is because I get that nice peppery taste of arugula, and I love that. So arugula, let's get some nice tomatoes on there. I like using the colored tomatoes for obvious reasons. Nice pop of color, and they will cooperate with me. All right. All right, next up, we're going to use Mexican crema. Yeah, you can use sour cream, but I like the Mexican crema. We're gonna drizzle that on top like so. Oh, very nice. All right. Then we're gonna hit it with some cilantro. Okay, a little bit more greenery and some good flavor. Not too much, just a little bit. And then pickled onions. Yes. Now, I got a cheat code for you here after I finish this garnish on how to get that beautiful, 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 beautiful color. Okay, let's go like that with the pickled onions. And then lastly, we're going to get some of that Mexican crumbling cheese, queso fresco. Up, and just let it fall where it may. Oh, come on. I mean, come on, folks. Like I said, make it pretty. Even if it's for yourself, make it pretty. Pretty, pretty. All right, let's have a taste. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. Now I just got to try and create the perfect bite. Gotta make sure I get a little bit of tomato, arugula, some of those pickled onions. Oh my gosh. Gotta get those pickled onions in there. All right, I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there. What do you guys think? Oh, look at that bite. Let's have a taste. All right, let's have at it. Oh man, the flavors, that chicken, so tender and juicy. The corn tortillas just melt in your mouth. I love pickled onions. It's a great addition. I have one more bite and I'll tell you the cheat code. That's so money. Pickled onions wraps it up in the end with that nice tang. Now again, you can use lettuce and tomatoes, but I really like the arugula because you get that peppery taste and you still get the crunch like lettuce. Beautiful tomatoes, look good, it tastes good. This is a fantastic, fantastic meal. Again, don't forget, make extra chicken, make chicken soup, pulled chicken sandwiches, what have you, okay? It's delicious. So, cheat code for the pickled onions is instead of sugar, use grenadine. Courtesy of Bobby Flay, this is his method for making quick pickled onions. As you know, he has a show called Beat Bobby Flay, and you don't have all day to pickle onions. And you get that beautiful, beautiful color. That's why he uses the grenadine, is for the color. I mean, look at that. Now, this is overnight. I did this last night, but this is overnight. But, I mean, fantastic. And they just taste, oh, so good. You get that sweet, that tang, and this little taste that you don't normally get with normal pickled onions. And it's that grenadine. So that's the cheat code right there. Use grenadine instead of regular sugar. But this was fantastic. I hope you make it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for subscribing. And to all those who also follow me on social media, thank you again too. And till next time, eat well, my friends. Eat well. I gotta get more of this stuff. All right, I just can't take it.